voters frustrated about not knowing who candidates are or understanding what the questions are about are getting some help. The election in Johnson County is next Tuesday, so Stephanie Sharp, former Kansas representative from Lenexa and Shawnee, is coming to the rescue, and you launched a website, cangov.org.
Canvote.org.
Canvote.org.
Yes, and the site was developed as a free, online, unbiased source for candidate information that's verified and has source links so that you have a one-stop shop for candidate research to make it easy to learn how to vote and who to vote for. 5 minutes, get smart about voting.
So why are you doing this? Why did you launch into this? You were in politics. You know,
Right.
you were a candidate. You know what that's like.
Exactly. Great question. I've been involved in Kansas and Missouri politics for more than 20 years. I know where to look, and it's still hard for me to find information about candidates. So if you're the average everyday voter, where do you look? There is no site that aggregates, that does what canvote.org does. So since I know where to look, I pull surveys that candidates complete from various organizations, and that they put those online. I link to those. I pull articles about races, endorsements from organizations, and then also candidate forum videos. So organizations around the region will hold candidate forums, and post those videos online. And so I link to those. So it's a listing of all the different resources to look at candidates.
So how do you keep this nonpartisan? How do you keep it just the facts and not spin and
Sure.
you know, not pulling for one person or candidate or question versus another?
Right. So it is literally just the facts, ma'am. I have a listing with every listing has a source link.
Okay.
So it's not me saying this is this person, it's this organization and this candidate survey. It's all, there's no editorial comment on it.
Do you leave things out? Do you not use certain sources or links
No.
or organizations?
If I find out about it,
Okay.
I list it. And there
Okay.
are, even on the website I say, if you know about something that's not here, please send it to me. Here's my email. I'm very active on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and so tell me about it, and I'm happy to post it.
All right, so the election coming up for Johnson County, that's one of the races that you've got front and center on your page.
Right, because there's a lot going on. It is harder to track down the resources outstate, but because this is such a populous county, there's a lot going on in terms of those surveys and endorsements and media.
How do you, and what do you say to people who, it takes time to do all this, even though you have it all laid out and it's all pretty and you can just really quick look and see what we decide is best. We have to take some time. We the voter, has to take some time. How do you convince them that it's worth it? You've got it all there in front for them, just right there, one page.
I usually try and talk to each individual voter and see what their specific interest is. So especially in these local elections where turnout is so low, because people, it's hard to find that information. And so I try and tell people, listen, your city council, it has a lot deeper impact and more immediate impact on your taxes, on your daily life than anything that happens in Washington, D.C. The snowplows.
Yeah.
Your city pays for that.
Sure.
You know, what happens in your kid's school, your school board pays for that with your tax dollars. So I try and really bring it down to each voter. What's important to you and how can I make it real for you?
Well, I have to say, I mean, you're not putting advertising on there, you're not getting paid, so this is a labor of love. Thank you for doing it. And thank you for coming and sharing with us today.
Thanks for having me, appreciate it.
We'll be right back.